the verbal word
Mhm.
in a way that people understand, that makes sense as it relates to what's going on in their world.
Mhm. A strange cat.
You know,
So what supplements do you make money on?
what are the two that I promote? One of them is Live Pure, and the one that's probably more conscious, but for my own reason, I don't promote it. I use a lot of it. I mean, I'm happy to work with somebody, is Purium, Purium.
Well,
I mean, the
when I
owner,
found Dr. Ben Lynch and he said you need to eat this cofactor to support this gene and this cofactor
Yeah.
to support this gene, I went, that's what I do.
you've got something that's working for you. I get that.
I
And
think it would work for other people too.
I'm sure it is, but part of it is in this, I mean, I could put in the chat. And again, I take a look at this, the one-on-ones, the way I look at it is sort of like dating from a business perspective.
Mhm.
Like if I go on a date to see if you want a second date, and let me, one of the things just to show you, I mean, from a marketing perspective, I believe in part of how I made a lot of money is mailing out cassette tapes. Well, guess what? Cassette tapes won't work anymore.
Mhm.
But this is what my business partner created for our Better Change podcast. It's all digital. This is not about an MLM. I mean, to me, and it's a formative video you can copy. And that was all AI generated at no cost. So the point is, part of it is how you digitize your messaging and how you get that messaging in front of the right people that will come down, that will translate into people wanting to do business with you.
Uh-huh. Well, I like the guy that's helping me now on YouTube.
Alex is good too. I mean, it's like when you find somebody that's getting you the results,
Mhm.
you stick with it.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
YouTube is video. I mean, YouTube is video. I mean, I would look at, if I were in your shoes from what I'm picking up, I would look at part of my strategy. Meaning today, it's easy to get somebody in and do on a Zoom call where you can record the video and then you could post the video to YouTube or have the person do it. I mean,
Right.
there's a variety of different strategies
Mhm.
that you can incorporate in the key in marketing. And you want to look at it from this perspective. Everything I do is a test. That's the key in marketing. You don't, I mean, every test you're going to learn something. And I love acronyms. And FAIL is for all I've learned. I take a look at, because I don't believe in failing.
Right.
Everything is a learning experience.
Right. I'll agree with that.
Yeah. So, it's how you're moving through things. And that's why I offer, if I'm going to mentor somebody, it's going to be win-win. And, but we can explore that in the future if you want.
Well, mentorship and getting the word out there to me is two different things. And I just think I need to get the word out because my 80-year-old friend also had an aortic plaque that she had to have a valve replacement for.
Sure.
And she was taking a lot of calcium for her aortic, for her osteopenia.
Yeah.
And I found a supplement from Diadamo that does the sea merle calcium from seaweed. And so that's the one I just started taking. I just started that maybe about 6 months ago.
Yeah.
Because I will not take calcium.
Right. The right mentor, one way or the other, will be able to understand what your needs are, what your desire is, whatever that is. You know, I mean, I get it, get the word out. How do I find more of the right people, one way or the other? And, you know, I'm not trying to be your mentor. I mean, I'm not trying to twist your arm to try to be your mentor. I'm saying I'm happy to explore that, but again, it's getting the right word out, getting the right visibility, it's getting the right connectivity.
Well, I think I need to educate people a lot more about why I do this. I'm just kind of realizing this, that I'm trying to keep people from getting cancer, from taking supplements, and for taking care of their comp gene, and I'm trying to keep people from having aortic valve replacements by taking the right form of nutrition and eating the bones in your salmon and eating the bones in your sardines and eating green leafy vegetables. And
Well,
I just need to educate people more.
I get that in our webinar is free. The video I gave you talks a little bit about it. You know, we created that video and a lot of it, again, it's packaging your messaging, and then it's getting that messaging into the right audience.
Right.
And you can do that for very little or no cost.
Well, this guy that I met on LinkedIn has boosted my subscriber membership from 5 to over 1,000, and I don't know how he did it.
But how is that translating from them booking with you? Or translating into them wanting to do business with you, because that's really where your numbers, that's the key part of it.
That is a key part, and I've had him put my Great Discovery course on there now. So we'll see if that produces anything. If that doesn't, then I'll have to try something else.
Well, obviously you've got a relationship with him.
Yeah,
He's got a following. Ask him to spotlight you on one of his after meetings if he hasn't already.
yeah, I have to get through this month. I'm renewing my insurance license and I'm taking CE credits. And of course, I waited till the last month. It's due at the end of the month, so I have to get my 24 credits in. So I'm a little busy till September.
Not a problem. I mean, the importance of your message is very important. And how long have you been doing insurance?
Since 2000, but I can't sell anything.
Well, so what the reason I'm asking, because part of your messaging, you know, as a person, you know, as an ex-insurance
Well, I
person,
know you have to have good health to get lower rates on your insurance. I do know that.
right? Well, where I was going to lead is the next part. As somebody that, you know, however you want to position the insurance, I help people ensure their future based on becoming more conscious and aware of, you know, the things, the wrong things or the right things that they could be doing that will help them age more gracefully
More
and have a better
vibrantly.
chance, and yeah, and have a better chance of avoiding the different health crises many people are going to attract
Yeah.
because of eating too much of the, you know, again, it's understanding the messaging that is congruent and that you want in the marketplace.
Well, I do like that word. I think I'll start using it.
Good. So, yeah. Anyhow, that's why, you know, I always want to be, you know, every time I have a one-on-one, to me, I'm not concerned about where it goes, as long as I was able to impart information that would be beneficial to the other person.
Right. Well, I really thank you very much. I mean, it was very interesting meeting you, and I always wanted to talk to you. So thank you for scheduling time.
You're welcome. I'm sorry it didn't work out the last time, but at least we got a chance to talk today.
Well, I thought you scheduled on August. I thought you rescheduled, didn't you?
Well,
Or did you reschedule because I missed it?
No, you didn't miss it. I didn't miss it. I couldn't make it because of something that came up.
Right, well, that's fine. I had
Yeah.
to reschedule with someone else, someone who wants to include movement in my, I don't know, in my business. I have a daughter who is into kinesiology, and I want her to create videos that I can put on my website. I don't know, but I don't know. I don't know if she doesn't want to help me or what, or she doesn't think it's relative. I don't know what, but I'll have to talk to her too.
That would be my recommendation,
Yeah,
but you already know that.
yeah.
Okay, anyhow, it's been a pleasure and I look forward, and if you want to, get together again and figure out, the two companies from a nutritional standpoint, and you can look at them, is Purium, Purium,
Mm-hmm.
and Live Pure, and I can help you in other areas beyond that. It's not about trying. Let me give you my philosophy. First of all, let me give you my definition of selling. And that is presenting information when appropriate that allows somebody to make an informed decision.
Mm-hmm.
That's all selling is. And quite often, it's not necessarily appropriate because people haven't done the exploration. They're too focused on transactions.
Right.
So that's the first thing. But the key in everything that we do, in my mind, is to educate people based on what is that we do, and then it's how we influence them to take or invite them to take the next thing. But if you're not familiar with Robert Cialdini, and you can go to